Hello everyone, welcome back to Healer's Quest, and today we're going to be going back into the crypt and killing the boss that hides therein, and, well, we're gonna see what happens. I mean, I already know what happens, but you're gonna see what happens after this fight, apparently, because the game wants to force this on me, so here we are. So it's been a while since I played this, it's been a hot minute, or at least it feels like a hot minute, because I've been playing so much Subnautica recently, I really look forward to playing that even again. Not that I, don't look forward to playing this, but, I mean, Subnautica has just become that... I don't want to say it's an obsession, because it's not, but holy crap, that game is fun. Anyway, this game's almost as fun. I mean, not open world, so it's kind of hard to hold a candle in that category. But we're getting off topic now. And, before you start wondering, pretty sure I hold my, level up points until tomorrow. And then I spent 2 of them, excuse me. So, yeah. I think I upgraded Remedy, if you're actually curious, to actually heal when you Remedy as well, which is really nice and useful.
Fight.
So apparently those things also give the rank and file milk, which is a big buff to them, so I never really noticed that, and yeah, they just kind of blew someone up. I'm not exactly sure what they expect you to do there, except use Invulnerable or Shield. But, yeah, that wasn't really an option here. I guess I could have been good and did that before when I saw the enemy layout, but I didn't. Wow. Excuse me, I'm coughing a lot tonight. I thought I'd gotten over my pseudo-cold a few months ago, but apparently it came right back. This sucks. Really badly. So, while Grumpy is dead... Get a good look at Grumpy. He will be changing kind of shortly. Well, in a way. In a manner of speaking, really. And yes, I quite literally went through this entire dungeon purposely not buying a single thing with the gems, just to see if they would actually have any dialogue. To give you a hint, I don't think there was any separate dialogue, so I really just missed out on content, but it was a stand. I take a moral stand against, what do you call that? The microtransaction things, which I think is what they were going for. Taking a stab at the, mobile microtransaction meta of game developers, apparently. Because, people apparently, according to game developers in California, or wherever they're located at, think people play games when they're on the crapper the most. You don't want to play it in your comfy computer chair, you don't want it in your lazy boy, you want it when you're in the crapper. I have a bone to pick with mobile games if you couldn't tell. Seriously, who the hell buys a full-blown game on mobile? Unless you have like a gift card somebody gave you once, ever. That's like the only time I've ever bought mobile games when someone gave me a gift card to the Google store. Or is it the Android store? I know I have an Android, I think they give you the Google Play Store. Yeah, there you go. Boy, I'm just going off on a tangent. But to be fair, I'm not doing anything in-game either, so it kind of fit that tangent, didn't it? Anyway. Let's give Grumpy a potion, because there's a reason I bought that many potions, and it's to use them. Without using them, there was no point in buying them. This group makeup's actually not that bad. It's, a little more annoying, but it's not that bad damage-wise. Later in the game, enemies... Actually, I guess that's next time. I think they expect you to use Bless almost permanently, because good god. You'll see next time, but good lord. Damage for days. My mana is almost gone. This could be a problem. It's not going to be a problem this time. Well, Grumpy's level 20 means we're all level 20 at this point. So, yeah, that's good, I guess. So, like I said, we're making a beeline straight down to the bottom floor.
Fight.
Well, as fast of a beeline as you can get in this random number generator deciding game of when you're going to get a battle. I swear this game's worse than Tales of Arcadia, and that game was notorious for random battles out the yin-yang. If you never played Skies of Arcadia, I'm not trying to badmouth Skies of Arcadia, it's one of my favorite games of all time, go play it right now. It's about sky pirates. What the hell? Who the hell doesn't like a good old sky pirate story? Honestly, who the hell doesn't like that? That and Finn's one of my favorite video game characters of all time. She's awful vanilla, but she's one of my favorite video game characters of all time. Yep. I mean, I didn't like her. Anyway, I was gonna say I didn't like some of her story plot points, but you know what? That was for the sake of story. Plot-induced stupidity is a thing. As a aspiring author, I understand that. But anyway, off of Skies of Arcadia, because we're fighting ghosts in a crypt in Healer's Quest. I'm just going off all kinds of tangents today, aren't I? Oh well, that's what Let's Playing is, isn't it? You talk about the gameplay with a vague veneer of, I'm actually talking about that gameplay, and then you just start wandering off into different territory. It's what you do. I mean, it's just a Let's Playing thing. You do that.
Fight!
Seriously, there's a random battle every 2 steps, it seems like. It does. It seems like there's a random battle. Like they tuned the random number generator too high for this particular thing. I don't know the first thing about game design, okay? For all I know, this is all calculated. Every time you go in here, you get it. Every time you go to that certain spot on the map, I don't know. Maybe it's just... Maybe it is a random number generator. I don't know. I've never created a game. I've never designed a game. I've never even tried to make a game in Unity. Because I don't know the first thing about doing that. I need to learn to code. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I've already learned the art of writing a damn novel. I am not going to learn how to code as well. That is a bridge too far, sir. How would you rate this crypt? 3 stars. Then again, I'm just trying not to be a dick. I'll be a little bit of a dick, just a little bit, but not a big dick. Not in this sense. Anyway, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. I just tried to despair his feelings a little bit, essentially, there. Wasn't being completely honest. If I was being honest, this would probably be a 1, but... I'm not a dig toward the developers. Just, I want to piss that character off, you know what I mean? Because I hate paywalls. Or not paywalls, you know, I already went on the mobile pay thing, so yeah. I usually don't rate games, just because it's so hard to quantify a subjective thing like enjoyment out of a game, generally. That's why when I do a review of a game, I don't give it a number. I just tell you what was good about it and what was bad about it. More people should do that. Tell the truth, not tell people what to think. I'll give you a wonderful reward if you do. Let me guess. The reward's gems. Seems like we won't hear much more gem talk before we get out of this crypt. Oh well. We'll kill you and be rewarded with gems. I was thinking, should I use invulnerability for this? I should totally... That's the wrong thing. I should totally use invulnerability for this because they hit like trucks. And I don't think they use status effects. So give him invulnerable, and then hopefully we can kill somebody before this whole thing pops off and people start dying. So yeah. Invulnerable does have a time and a place, it's just not very good against magical damage. Apparently, they really should have put that in the freaking description. It just says invulnerable. You would think that means anything's gonna be blocked. But it doesn't. It doesn't. It only blocks physical damage from what I've seen. At least that was with the Mana Beast. You remember the Mana Beast I used invulnerable and absolutely fuck all happened. I remember. So this fight's basically over. I don't know if invulnerable really helped. I mean, to be fair, nobody died. Which is an accomplishment in this game in and of its own right. Especially later in the game, people will die, unless you are like God himself with healing. People will die, I'm just gonna tell you that. Maybe that's just because I'm bad. Maybe I'm not as good at healing as I was at 16 years old playing World of Warcraft. I don't know, but people will die. Unless you're playing on easy, then probably not, but, I mean, who plays on easy? What are you doing in with this crypt, stealing my precious gems? Once and for all, we don't care about gems. We're gonna take the noob sword, Kronaxx. Then let me show you something. Say hello to my skeleton general. Now come and try and take the noob sword if you dare. You'll soon be basic skeletons in my army. Now that's my army. This fight's not bad. I don't mind this fight. There are a lot worse boss fights in this game than this. This is actually pretty straightforward, if a bit, testing of your endurance. This is an endurance race, not a sprint. So, don't go using regenerate willy-nilly like what I'm doing. It's very mana expensive and not very efficient. See, I was trying to go all-out sprint, because I noticed Kronaxx is low health. I thought, if we can just kill Kronaxx, we'll be good. Fortunately, I didn't ration out my mana, as you can see, this first try. So, that's a bit of a problem when you're out of mana, and the enemy's still got quite a bit of, health left. That's a bit of a problem, a bit of a whoopsie doodles. But I learned from my mistakes. I hope. Oh yeah, and if that kills anybody, they're automatically turned against you. You remember seeing that a few times on the loading screens? I remember. And since I don't have life, I can't really do anything about that. But we almost killed the skeleton general in the first go. That's not too bad. At this point, I decided, you know what? Let's just go with it. Let's just dare and go with it. So let's just start with all our specials and just blow something up right from the get-go. So this time I don't rely near so much on my regenerate because it's very mana expensive, and I just try and meditate whenever I can. And it does extend your mana bar quite a bit when you don't just spam regenerate. Notice he's at half health and I'm still about half mana, which is a lot better than last time when I was almost out of mana when that skeleton was at half health. Sometimes you gotta be a little conservative if you want to survive with your resources. Oh, Grumpy did not having a good day there. But yeah, it's just constant now, of course, it looks like somebody's gonna die. Somebody's going to die, whether that be the skeleton general or one of my boys, but one of them's gonna die. Oh, there went tanky. But it's only Kronaxx. We can totally do. He doesn't have a lot of health, so mainly it's the skeleton. Well done, chickens. Let's don't hope to get away with the noob sword. We killed him by our own rules. Yeah, basically by your rules we get it. I'm the one stating the rules. Sorry, the noob sword is mine. Ready we are. You really plan to fight me? You can't be serious. You are actually the heroes of this game, right? Seems like our reputation precedes us. That's not what I meant. You're clearly and definitely noobs. Being the hero gives you that cheated ability of being able to retry a combat any number of times without dying. So I know exactly how this will turn out. I'll kill you many times, then you'll go to the world map, kill monsters forever until the max level. Then you'll come back here, try to combat a number of times until you beat me by luck. I disagree with these rules. We're gonna have a special rule for this fight. Any death will be permanent. Understand what that means. No unlimited retry, no rematch, perma-death for everyone. And as I'm a gentleman, I fully healed your team. What do you think, Timmy? I'm just gonna tell you, you cannot get out of this. I tried to get out of this. I tried to play the chicken because Timmy's a bit of a chicken. So, they force you to. So there's really no choice. Or I don't know why they even gave you the choice. I guess it was just to make you feel like you're a wuss if you choose the top option. But I didn't give a crap. No way, I'm not playing by these unfair rules. You're afraid, chicken. I'm not trying to say all that. So I tried it again just to see if there's a... Nope. Okay, wait first here. We'll come back. Oh, I see. You came... Do you really think I'll spend weeks in this damn crypt just to let you stand a chance? So they make you do it. Really? You're so naive. I hope you won't mind restarting the game from the beginning, because that's what'll happen. All those hours of your life wasted. I'm afraid you'll have to read all those dialogues again. I feel sad for you. Anyway, you'll get what you deserve. So I'd like, okay, if we're playing for keeps, let's play for keeps, motherfucker. I'm going with Bless here.
Fight.
Your HP gauge is bugged. No, I'm just too powerful for this game. Yeah, he doesn't take damage. He doesn't really do anything. This whole thing's no, this don't matter. None of this matters. It's now my meteor. Will the party survive Don Shator's super attack? Find out next time after an ad. Wow, your armor's super ultra shiny today. That's the least you can say, Beauty, but I have a secret to make my armor that shiny. I'm using Roblo Shine, armor and shield. Pretty sure that's a car wax thing they're going off of. And that shine's guaranteed for 24 hours. What if I offer you these 2 crappy ones? But what will you do with it? You don't wear armor. Oh, you rascal. Hey, we can't cast a meteor here. We're in the 3rd basement of a crypt. I don't care about that. I'm the one making the rules. And Timmy and Merc could get away. That's what happens when you can't set your own limits. Rest in peace. I have a date with a gorgeous succubus. Don't get up, right? Let me see. No, I'm not a doctor. Maybe your magic can do something. Nope, doesn't seem to work. They're permadead, and we won't see our friends again. Hi, Deus Ex Machina. I wonder what he's planning to do with that sword. It's very effective on noobs, but Don Shator's a munchkin. His current sword's probably more adapted to his playstyle. By the way, your friends aren't getting up. Don't tell me you accepted a permadeath special rule. That healer over there did. Finally played, champion. What are we gonna do now? I shouldn't do that, but given Don Shator cast a meteor inside a crypt, I may be able to do something. But there's a price to pay. The spell comes with some side effects. Yeah, we've nothing to lose anyway. Please proceed. Okay, get ready, folks. You won't see this spell every day. Alakazam! Seriously, dude, couldn't you say anything still more old school than Alakazam? What happened? Glad to see you're awake. What happened to me? I turned into a woman. Oh, that is true. And Beauty has, too. In Beauty's case, it doesn't make much difference. What does that mean? What about Tanky? It doesn't seem like anything's changed. Hard to tell with the armor. Don't look at me like that. I won't let you check. This is horrible. Must be the side effect the Archmage's talking about. Because now we have girls on our team. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. So yeah, they pulled the gender swap. It was kind of neat the way they did that. I'm not a fan of that trope, but I'm not mad at that in this context. It's fine. So yeah, we have 3 women on our team apparently now. We don't know about Tanky, but apparently Grumpy and Beauty are confirmed as being women at this point. And my Sony Vegas, I think, is crashing right now, so I'll be right back in just a second. Or this is me. Nope, I was just going with my phone. Alright, I was just getting my phone off. It looked like my screen had froze, but nope, that was just me taking an inordinately long time on that screen. I'm just a dumbass. Yep. Not like I should be proud of that, but that's what it is. So we're going to the shop first because we need to resupply that one potion, and I'm a bitch baby and need to have everything up at all times, otherwise I feel like I'm naked. You might have noticed that from my Subnautica Let's Play. I am always prepared. Well, maybe not always, but I try. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't see much difference except for Grumpy, which I think is the point, because Beauty is supposed to always be ambiguous anyway, so yeah. Whatever. Grumpy's still the same old jackass that he or she always was. Depends on what you want to call him now. I still think he's a dude, just because he's a dude. He's always been a dude, you know? Then again, I'm not into those gender swap mangas. Nothing wrong against people who do, it's just not my thing. Excuse me. I'll always think of Grumpy as a man. I think I was checking my phone, or turning off my phone's timer. I think I was checking my phone. There we are. Let's fight. This is probably the last battle, it looks like, on the timeline, so... We got a lot done today. We killed a boss. We So, people got their gender reassignment, I don't want to say orders, but they basically got their genders reassigned here. Actual gender reassignment, not the mutilation they push nowadays. And, boy, that was incendiary, wasn't it? But, yeah, that's it for this one. I think I'm just gonna quit here and, call it a day. So hopefully, I will see all of you next time. Later, everybody. See you then.